We go to Hopatcong High School for this non-divisional matchup, and it's High Point getting the first points of the game here as Brandon Potuk finds Matt Rittwiger cutting to the basket, and High Point has a 2-0 lead. Then Hopatcong answers here as Pat McNamara takes on two Wildcats defenders and drives baseline for the bucket, and Hopatcong now has a 7-2 lead midway through the first. High Point answers here though as Adam Walton drives the lane, weaves through two Chiefs defenders, and finishes with a nice up and under to tie the game at 9 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter now, and it's High Point's Matt Rittwiger launching the corner three, but it doesn't go, but crashing the boards and getting the putback to go is Adam Walton, and High Point now leads 13-10. It's good ball movement here by the Chiefs as they find an open Sawyer guard as he knocks down the long two from the corner to make it 15-14 High Point. Then it's Hopatcong in transition here, and it's Pat McNamara giving it up to Toby Olubanga, who finishes with the layup, and Hopatcong now has a 16-15 lead. Then the half comes to an end here as Toby Olubanga fires a three, but there for the putback is Pat McNamara, as Hopatcong will now have a 18-15 lead at the end of the first half. Third quarter now we go, and it's High Point getting off to a quick start here as Kyle Adams connects on the deep three and cuts Hopatcong's lead to 20-18 early in the third. Then the Chiefs answer with a three of their own as Andrew Nee connects from the wing, hits the three, and Hopatcong has a 7-point lead, 27-20. Hopatcong continues on the offensive attack here as Pat McNamara drives the lane, gets the basket and the foul to make it a 32-22 Chiefs lead midway through the third. Hopatcong would end the third quarter here as Dylan Bishop gets it on the low block and he gets the old school three-point play, and Hopatcong now has a 38-24 lead at the end of three. Fourth quarter now, and High Point is chipping away at the double-digit lead, and Matt Rittwiger hits the jumper in the lane to cut the lead to 40-32. Then it's Brandon Potuk with the lob, finding Matt Rittwiger for the basket on the low block to make it 41-39 Hopatcong midway through the fourth quarter. Then it's High Point in transition here to complete the comeback, and it's Kyle Adams with the deep three to give High Point the 45-44 lead with less than 3 minutes left to go in the game. Then the Chiefs would have one last chance here as it's Pat McNamara with a decent look from the corner, and his three goes halfway down and out at the buzzer, and High Point would hold on to get the 52-49 victory on the road at Hopatcong.
It was just a rough one. It's always a tough place to play. They get great fan support here, and we were just down, but we stuck together and we pulled through in the end.
We came into this game, we weren't too pumped up about it. Like Newton, we were pumped up about Newton. This game we weren't as pumped up about. You could tell throughout the whole game that energy wasn't high, but towards the end of the game we knew it was crunch time. We had to come through and make some shots. So we started hitting shots, started playing hard on defense, getting some clutch rebounds, and we came out with the win.
It's always nice to get wins on the road, especially against a quality program like Hopatcong. We got a lot of respect for those guys. We know they're well coached and they have a good squad. So to come down here and get a win Friday night on the road was good for us.
You guys were slow start with both teams getting off, and then second half Hopatcong really took it to you guys. They had a double-digit lead, but you guys were able to fight back, keep fighting, got it down to single digits, and you guys eventually got the win.
Yeah, it's just all year we've been playing close games, and we've been down, but we've just been able to come through at the end of the games, hit big free throws. Matt Rittwiger hit some big free throws, Adam Walton, Brandon Potuk. So it was just good that we could come back from such a big loss and just win.
The whole thing at halftime was energy. We had to bring up increase the energy. Just like Newton, we were high energy. We were ready to go. We weren't going to come out of that place with a loss. Here, we were just kind of like, we were kind of mellow, talking about it in school a little bit, not as much as Newton. But finally, when it got to the fourth quarter, it was crunch time. We had to come out with the win.
During the timeout, we kind of challenged. We were trying some different defenses, and we challenged them to say, you know what, let's just play man-to-man defense and get after it. We put in a reserve player, Al-Shanique Norman, into the game to kind of give us some life on defense, and I thought he did an incredible job on McNamara because we had trouble stopping him all night long.
And Matt, you hit that big three from the wing that really gave you guys the 1-point lead, and you guys really never looked back. Take me through that play and how that really developed and changed the game.
Well, my shot hasn't been falling lately, so everyone's telling me to keep shooting, so I'm going to keep shooting, and eventually it's going to fall. So that's what I did today. I had an open shot, I took it, and it went in. So
it's good to see Matt come out and have a game like that. He doesn't get the headlines that some of the other guys get on our team, but he works hard. He gets after it every day. and we never stopped believing in him. He was struggling a little bit early on with his offensive game, but as a coach, I had full confidence in him, and it was good to see him come out and have a game like this.
How does it feel being a part of this team? High Point playing one of the best seasons, having one of the best seasons they've had in some time, and you guys are a part of it.
Oh, it's just awesome, you know. Everybody in school is just giving us a lot of support, asking about us. We're working hard at practice. Coach is doing a great job of keeping us together and making sure we have a good, hard practice every day. And then we're just showing everybody out on the court that we do mean something.
Oh, this is great. Last year we missed states by 1 game. We lost to Vernon at Vernon. That was kind of an upsetter, but this year it's great. I mean, I can't wait for states. We're constantly looking at online at the PowerPoints, looking at HWS standings, and we can't wait to go.
I think it goes back even further than just November. These guys have been working at basketball year-round for the last 3 years, really. So it's good to see. It's good to see it paying off. It's just hard work, day in and day out. There's no secret bullet. These guys put the time in the weight room, put the time in the gyms and in the summer leagues, and it's paying off for them. So I'm really proud of them. I know our school's really getting behind us and proud of us for what we have going on. So hopefully we keep it going.